I got $2,000.
Oh my God.
$2,000. If you can prove to me right now a credit bureau exists, I give it to you.
Well, let's pull up TransUnion. Let's pull up. I mean, they exist. I mean.
Are you sure?
Okay, I want to hear your point though. I want to hear your point, because I don't want to look crazy.
I got $2,000 right here. It's in their laws. I didn't write it. I just came here and I saw it.
You get all the dispute letters that you need.
Credit isn't the issue, it's people's mind.
Yeah.
My people are destroyed because of a lack of knowledge.
People need to be responsible. Business to make an extra 50 to 100,000 using 4 key principles: lead generation, lead conversion, client ascension, and continuity. Those 4 in your business, you can scale any business.
Wow, it's funny you mentioned that, because we're about to touch on the credit repair and consumer law, but you didn't mention the any of that in the 4 secrets you just mentioned right now. This is all just lead generation to be able to.
That is the repair is the thing, but as a business owner, you need to see. If you don't have clients as a business owner, you make no income. You could have the best company in the world if you don't know how to generate leads. So, defining your avatar, right?
Right.
Who are you serving? If you don't know who you're serving, see, a message that appeals to everyone appeals to
nobody.
One. And if you don't know what the people that need your service are looking for, how can you communicate with them?
Good point. Good point. You know what? And which, by the way, I don't want to be rude and everything. I've already have been. You know, I want to introduce the second guest on the show here. Damn, he's like, you know, I know Brandon Lynn. I mean, bro, you know, I'm just here. But no, I also want to introduce, marketing guru, which I want to follow up this question to you, as well as pod agency owner Brendan Boyd. Brendan, so just really quick, I want to, before I get back to Durain here, what are your thoughts about the 4 points that Durain just made when it comes to lead generation? Because I know when it comes to lead generating, this is more your lane here.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know Durain was going to talk this spicy.
I know, you see that, right? He coming out the gate with it, man.
I mean, he's 100% correct. I mean, you need that. That's what you need.
Right. In any business.
100%. And those are the things that people deny. If somebody might have one of them, they don't have the other 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or they might have 2 of them, don't have the other 4. Or they pay attention more to building out their actual
business and
thing,
not actually
product service, but don't spend no time on the actual lead. So look, Durain to tell you too, like, you can make money with an offer and no fulfillment and fulfill in 30 days. Then you can actually spend 30, 60 days on actually perfecting your thing and not selling it to nobody.
In a way, reverse engineer. So instead of focusing on a product or service, go ahead.
If he put out an offer right now, it was like, I'm looking for 10 people to help them learn, become more knowledgeable about consumer law, fix their credit, and get access to whatever. He's gonna get some leads.
Yeah, good point.
Right?
Good point.
And whatever the offer's gonna,
and
whatever the offer's gonna be, whatever price is, whatever ticket is, he's gonna close the deal. But if he spent, I mean, he's way past this, but if he spent 30, 60, 90 days perfecting that.
Right. I see what you're saying.
He has no one to sell it to. He could have been selling it for 90 days and then working on it.
He's just been in the lab, just cooking up without worrying about serving it. Right.
Yeah, so he's 100% right. You definitely need that, Lead generation, continuity, high ticket offers. Like you need all of those things. Yeah.
Which I want to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah. But look at Elon. Elon sold the Cybertruck before this stuff was even made.
Yeah, he got my deposit.
That's lead generation.
He got my deposit.
Damn, creating that FOMO.
You did.
Right,
it's not even the FOMO. Like, when you're good at what you do, your people will hear my sheep will know my voice. So, not calling people sheep, but it just goes to show that when you are an expert and you are the person that everybody knows that owns this area, when you speak, they will listen. So if I'm dropping a new product and I let everybody know this product is launching in 60 days, but I'm opening up 20 slots right now that get 50% off of this product, it's going to get sold out.
Yeah, facts.
Period.
Facts.
The product isn't even made yet.
Facts.
But people know that you are going to deliver on your word. That is why reputation matters.
Which, by the way, we're going to get spicy because you're not going to sit here and tarnish my reputation on credit repair and everything like that, right? So we had a few light debate off air, guys. And for those that don't know, the viewers, you guys know how intense I go hard about how I go hard about credit repair, right? And Durain asked me a question, which, by the way, I want to build a little context here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we first met at a conference a couple years ago, CreditCon, by the way, and I heard Durain when he had the opportunity to speak. He went ahead and challenged one of the guest speakers in the subject matter of credit repair. I think the guest speakers asked a question about how to remove inquiries or something like that. And I remember you came on and you argued on the realm of permissible purpose, right? And you started reading off the statutes and everything like that. So I want to ask you a question. What is your problem with credit repair?
Yeah,
because I wanted to ask it in CreditCon, so we're now on the show. I want to ask, what is the problem? What is your issue with credit repair?
none.
Come on.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
So it's not a problem with credit repair.
Right.
It's a problem of how people are doing it. It's not the credit repair. It's how they're doing it. And the way, so I'll have people that join my university and they're like, I hired a credit repair company and I can't get approved for nothing. But when I tell them, all right, do an evaluation, I want you to call in. Lo and behold, there's a fraud alert on their credit because someone did a fake FTC report to try to get accounts deleted that didn't know what they were doing. So now there's a fraud alert on the account with a lender. So Brandon lends me $1,000. I decided not to pay him back, right?
You're in default.
Yeah. And now I go tell Brandon, yo, somebody robbed me, bro. I can't pay you back. All right, bet. And you and Brandon are friends now. And I come and ask you for $1,000. But before you gave it to me, you happened to see Brandon. And, Delvante just asked me for $1,000. I think he's a pretty straight dude. I should lend him. And Brandon's like, nah, bro. The last time I lent him money, he told me he got robbed. Now, you knowing that information, are you going to lend me that $1,000?
No, I know your credibility is right.
My point. So if creditors are seeing fraud alerts on your report, what do you think they're thinking now to extend this line of $10, $20, or even $30,000 to you? Are we going to get the same that this was fraud after they used all the funds?
Good point. Very valid
So there's
point.
more to it than just the repair itself. It has a domino effect.
Wait, credit repair has a very bad black eye, the industry.
Because people just jump in it for that reason. Because people see it as a cash grab and they don't spend the time to learn how to use the laws and do it correctly.
That's a fact. That's a fact because I know that there's people teaching credit repair and they're just teaching people how to start credit repair businesses fast because they learn how to fix their credit. So now they're going out and teaching people exactly what they did, but they don't know the laws, they don't know the statutes, they don't know none of the stuff that he's talking about. I know that to be fact because I know people that do it that I know they don't know.
Well, hold on, man, Brandon. Hold on, man. You must have watched my past episodes because that's my story right there, bro. He tripping right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let him know, man. They watch the past episodes, But I could appreciate what you're sharing, right? Because it is true, especially this day and age. It's get 100 points in 90 days and things like that. We've all seen that.
You can't even say that. That's illegal. You cannot be making those promises.
But we've seen it so much, though.
Correct, but seeing it doesn't make it right.
So let me ask you guys a question. Is this a systematic thing because of failure of our community not knowing or just a lack of education from our community, or this is something just from the higher powers up to be as far as, okay, let's mislead them on the world of credit repair because no matter what anybody want to say, credit is key in this country. Mm-hmm. You can't do nothing without credit in this country. So why is there such a big confusion on the right route of doing credit?
I was waiting for this question.
Oh,
I think this question is so good right
this is
now.
a spicy one, right?
This is so good. If I had a shot, I would have taken a shot right now. Listen,
Talk to me. Let's do it.
so you are correct with all of what you just said. All of them is correct. Credit bureaus, and for those of you who don't know, credit bureaus don't exist. And
No.
I'm gonna
I've
prove that
read
in
a
a
couple
minute.
of your videos that
I'ma
said that. You're
prove
going to
that.
stop that today.
I'm going to prove
You're
that.
going to stop that today.
I'm going to prove it. There's no such thing as a credit
Because
bureau.
you got to tell the people that there's 3 credit bureaus. And
I got $1,000 right now. If you can prove to me that Where's my bag? Give me my bag. Because y'all be thinking I'm
See,
playing.
man, I told y'all I was gonna bring y'all something special today, and this I'm not liking the way this conversation is
All right.
going because you know I'm on the losing end right now. You see this? The
$2
man
grand.
pulled out.
I got $2,000.
Oh my God.
$2,000. If you can prove to me right now a credit bureau exists, I give it to you.
Well, let's pull up TransUnion. Let's put up. I mean, they exist. I mean,
Are you sure?
okay. I want to hear your point though. I want to hear your point, because I don't want to look crazy.
I got $2,000 right here. Are you willing to match my $2,000?
It's getting spicy.
It's getting
a little
spicy.
spicy. Woo.
We might have to edit this part.
Somebody-
I'm sweating right now, guys.
Somebody about to come up.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I am a betting man, but for some reason you have something up your sleeve, man. You have something up your
I'm
sleeve.
just saying, I'm willing to put a $2,000 right now that there is no such thing as a credit bureau.
Well, you know what? How about you share with the audience then?
All right, bet.
Share with the
So
audience.
to answer your first question now, let's
Okay.
go back there. See, consumer reporting agencies, let's call them by their names, consumer reporting
That's
agents.
their lawful
that-
name?
I got $2,000 right here. I can prove
There
it.
you go.
I can
There
prove
you
it.
go. Hold on,
You
you're
got-
supposed to
you
be
got
on my
pulled
side.
up.
What you doing? Go ahead.
Right?
Yeah.
So consumer reporting agencies,
Right.
aka Equifax, TransUnion, Innovis, ARS, SageStream, Experian, LexisNexis, all of
Right.
them. Consumer reporting agencies are incentivized for people to have bad credit. Banks are incentivized for people to have bad credit.
Well, this is
Auto
systematic.
dealerships, that's why I told you was correct, are incentivized for people to have bad credit. See, the question is why? See, I go up to a dealership with an 800 credit score. I'm getting 2% interest, 3%
make no money.
interest rate, right? Zero down payment. I'm leaving off in a coupe. I pull up with bad credit, a 580, 600. I'm getting 18, 26%, 36%, and a 3, 4, 5, maybe $10,000 down payment.
payment.
Come on, boy.
Okay. Now that's a very valid point.
Every time a bank or a dealership pulls a consumer report, they have to pay.
There is a cost, right? Which there's a nominal cost that's associated with
so
it.
now,
right.
right? If you go there with good credit, it's only one pull. They got paid once. But what happens when people have bad credit and they get denied?
Which most people are aware of. They
They-
pulled your credit multiple times, right?
And they go to 5 or 10 different lenders to
Lenders.
get their credit pulled. Or
point.
maybe this one. Like you go on a application spree. You get denied from one bank, you're gonna go to 3 to 4 more. Every bank that pulled.
And those
paying-
inquiries are
Come
building up and hurting
on.
your credit, right? Good point.
So
good
they
point.
get no it's bad credit is one of the most profitable business in the United States. No one will admit it.
Unbelievable. Are you like
Think about it. On a car.
right?
So let me give y'all
And this is
some
something
backstory.
that every human being in America needs, but yet there's a
right.
system to.
But there's no system to educate though.
We're gonna talk
You're
about
coming
that,
out of
right?
school.
We're gonna talk about that.
Don't
Go ahead.
forget that education part. 'Cause
Right.
I got a whole thing about that.
Right.
So 2013, right? I'm getting my first car.
Okay.
Nissan Altima. 2007 Nissan Altima.
Something moderate.
Yep.
Right.
With 75,000 miles on it. I couldn't get that car because I had no credit. I had to call my buddy Kevin, shout out to Kevin, right? And ask him to be a co-signer. Bro, I didn't know what a co-signer was. I didn't even know what it meant. And I didn't know at that time what I was putting my friend in.
Into right.
I didn't know. Because, see, a co-signer is if the rain defaults, you saying you're a co-signer says, I am going to bear the responsibility
share,
and
right.
take over these payments. Bro, if I had known that's what I was asking Kevin to do, I wouldn't have done it. But my bro was so good, he didn't even second guess it. He just came through and he did it. But I was responsible. However, that car was for $23,000.
At a high rate.
75,000 miles on it. This is how bad credit is an expensive life, but I didn't know.
Most people don't realize bad credit will cost you over $100,000 in your lifetime. Yes.
They don't.
At least
$100,000 in your lifetime, guys. Listen, pay attention here.
That's probably within 10 years, not even over the lifetime. Because, dude, 18.90% interest rate on a 2007 Nissan Altima with 75,000 miles on it, right? And then I'm a new driver. My insurance was like $300. So I'm paying a $500 note plus a $350 insurance. Together, almost $900. Are you telling me they don't make money off of bad credit?
So you brought up a good point here, which I want to peel this onion back. I want to build a little context as far as, you preach as you're everybody's favorite consumer law expert, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we highlighted as far as, okay, bad credit is a systematic thing here, right? Why, let me ask you a question. Why, particularly for our community, and we're talking about, first generation immigrants here, or just the immigrants in general, why is it so hard for them to understand the credit game here, although it's the most, essential point in an American lifestyle?
You're asking some really good questions.
Because I want to give value here. I want to give value.
So, if you want to control a people, you mislead them. You see, the people that know the things that you don't know will use the things that you don't know against you because you don't know it. That is why I was paying 18.9% interest rate on a used Nissan Altima with 75,000 miles. I did not know this stuff. So if we know that people will pay whatever, they will because they have to survive. They'll get 3 jobs if they have to. So now the banking system knows, you've heard of redlining, correct?
Oh, yes. That's where
All right.
the mortgages and everything like
so
that.
So why
right.
do you think we are targeted so much? Black, brown, and Spanish people make up the biggest consumer in America. We spend the most. So if we know that this demographic spends the most, all we need to do to get the money from their pockets is to mislead them or not even give them the whole sauce. Don't give them all the information. Give them enough for them to get by. But at the end of the day, when you take a black couple from a neighborhood, right?
Right.
And you put them in a white neighborhood, and other black people see them in that neighborhood thriving, guess what's going to happen? We want to be there
same
too.
thing, right.
So now
Okay.
you're going to apply for these mortgages, but guess what? We are probably not getting the same rates.
Yeah.
So now it's like monkey see, monkey do.
Mm-hmm.
So what I see now and the things that's being shown in front of me is called programming, television, television, right? So you are being programmed about somebody else's vision. So now we want to be the Joneses.